Hello everybody, this is AK. I'm back. So today's video is about early retirement, right? So for people who are thinking about retiring early, this is a video that you might want to listen to the end about how to make this work and how not to have regrets, right? The trigger for this is reading some articles about people who retired early and regretting their decision, and then they have actually gone back to work, and there are various reasons for regretting. And one of the reasons I've said before is they did lean FIRE, right? And they thought they were set for life, lean FIRE. They could leave off a very basic income that gives them enough for a basic lifestyle, right? And realizing that that's insufficient, they have to go back to work. And I've said before that lean FIRE is risky. You cannot predict how long you're going to live for, right? And also you can't foresee what could go wrong somewhere down the line, right? So having just enough, very borderline kind of financial independence doesn't give me peace of mind, and I wonder if it gives anyone peace of mind. Obviously it does, because there are people who actually do lean FIRE, right? Because there's only so much cost cutting we can do, right? So if things go wrong, how much cost can you cut? So I would suggest people who are thinking about lean FIRE to think twice. Okay, well, what about me? When people ask, well, AK retired at 45, that's considered early for most people. Do you have any regrets? And my reply has always been, I have zero regrets. I'm enjoying my early retirement. I really do enjoy it. I'm busier in my retirement than I was when I was working, because I have so many hobbies I have to pursue, right? I enjoy all my hobbies, and I just don't have enough time to enjoy them as much as I want to. Not enough time, because I know one day I'll go kaput, right? And I don't know when I'm going to go kaput. So I want to enjoy them while I can, as early and for as long as I can. But if I have to say what's the biggest disadvantage about retiring early, is losing that monthly salary. Yeah, losing that earned income, right? That's the biggest disadvantage, because when you're still working and you have an earned income and you're investing for income, what happens is that you are able to reinvest all your passive income and also some of your earned income, right? While just spending some of your earned income. So your wealth can grow quite quickly, right? If you're also quite a frugal person. So without an earned income, well, retirement, it slows down the pace of wealth building. It is for sure, it's natural, right? And so I think that's the biggest disadvantage of leaving the workforce early, right? Early retirement, because wealth building will slow down. But then, of course, some people will say, well, if you are retired, then you shouldn't be thinking of wealth building. You should be thinking of enjoying your life and just drawing down on your financial resources, But being AK, being me, being a born warrior, a perennial warrior, I'm always worried about whether I really do have enough, because things could still go wrong along the way, and for expenses could spike for some reason. So I've blogged about this before many years ago. I say I would still want to grow my wealth, even at a slower pace, even if it might be at a slower pace during retirement, just to preempt things going wrong. And things do go wrong, like they sometimes do, right? And of course you have Murphy's Law. I have a friend called Murphy. Well, I hope it's not his law. Anyway, and in an interview, I've shared my secret, So for those of you who are thinking of early retirement, you might want to listen in and take away what you think might be useful to you, right? So I say I managed to grow my passive income in the past 8 years or more when I retired early. Grow my passive income from $100,000+ to $200,000+ a year now, right? And this is even though I lack an earned income. I no longer draw a salary. So how did I do this, right? Well, and I say in a nutshell, this is the beauty of investing for income. Right, it's the beauty of investing for income. Basically, I consume the income generated by my investment portfolio, right? That's a given, right? But I do not consume my investment portfolio, right? So I consume the income generated by my investment portfolio, but I do not consume my investment portfolio. So basically, I do not eat the chicken, but I eat the eggs laid by the chicken. Okay, that's for a start, because it's not the full story, right? So the second thing is to build a buffer. Don't have only one chicken. Have a few chickens. Have a few chickens. So what happens is that you have a few chickens, you let them lay eggs, and you don't eat all the eggs. So it's not just about not eating the chicken but the eggs. It's also about having more than one chicken or having a buffer, and do not consume all the eggs so that we can sell some of the eggs to buy more chickens. Okay, I hope it's not too confusing, right? I confuse myself sometimes, right? And of course, there will also be times when buyers offered much higher prices for my chickens, right? Then I say, okay, fine, I'll sell you some of my chickens, yes. And I can use the money to buy more chickens later on when chicken prices are lower. Okay? I did not add a layer of confusion, I hope. So, and you must remember that we might have many chickens, and not all the chickens will thrive, and not all of them would lay eggs or good quality eggs, right? So the important thing is not to be overly reliant on one chicken, but to have a chicken farm. Okay, so now how did AK retire early without regrets, and now I hope without worries, right? If AK can do it, so can you. Bye bye.